I'm Ohio Governor Mike DeWine. This is no ordinary time in Ohio, in the country, in the world. Closures, social distancing, changing behaviors, it's all very difficult and very necessary. Small acts will make a difference. Thank you for what you are doing each and every day. Ohio, we're in this together.
Hey Ohio, it's Saturday night, which means it's time for your weekly dose of Cash Explosion.
If you've been keeping up with CE the past couple shows, then you know that we're giving away $500 to 25 lucky people each week. You'll see the list of last week's winners throughout tonight's show.
You know we have a few things in store for you tonight that revolve around this week's CE cash word. So, Lisa, do you think we should give them the word right now?
Well, before we do that, I want to tell you that we have another big announcement later in the show.
What are you talking about?
You know.
I have no idea. Nobody tells me anything around here.
All right, well, you're just going to have to wait
It hurts my
like
feelings.
everyone else. But for right now.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
You're going to do the drum roll? Here we go. Tonight's CE cash word is old school.
Log into
Boom.
My Lotto Rewards and enter in old school as one word for your chance to win $500.
You have until noon tomorrow, Sunday, May 3rd, to be eligible for this week's drawing.
Be sure to enter old school as one word where you normally enter a ticket number. You can only submit the entry once.
Don't miss out on our CE cash word promotion because it's only around for a couple more weeks. We'll explain why later in the show. There it is. That's the big announcement. They do tell me things around here.
I knew you knew.
My bad.
All right, let's kick things off with our first special guest of the night. Meet former producer and writer of the show, Laura Chrisman.
Hey, Laura, thanks so much for being here with us. So good to see you.
Hi, you guys. It's so great to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, it's been a while. You just upped and left one day. Was it something we said, or
It was nothing that you said. It was nothing
probably
that
something
you said.
Elisa said?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wait, she's over there.
No, my family and I just made the move down to Cincinnati, and we're just kind of starting over down here. And I miss you guys a lot, but I can still see your faces every Saturday. So
We miss you too.
How long were you with the show? It's hard for me to remember this stuff, but
oh my gosh, almost 10 years. So I started as an associate producer and worked my way up to the producer role where I was for the last, I think, 3 years that I was there. And yeah, it was just a blast the whole time, truly. So many rewarding moments. I mean, how many people get to be on the sidelines when people are having life-changing moments in front of them, you know, winning life-changing money? It's huge. So to have the opportunity to be there and see that firsthand was incredible. One of the ones that I think about a lot wasn't a contestant moment. It was a moment that we had with Elisa when we surprised you for Mother's Day.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I'm sorry, hold on, sorry. We actually have 8 people ready to get to the spotlight, but we have somebody else here that we're very excited about. Right back here. Oh my gosh! Hi. This is Alexander.
we did a good job of keeping that a secret.
We had to secretly contact Joe, your husband, and get Alexander all dressed up in his little I Love Mom shirt. And we became moms, you and I, around the same time. And it was so much fun just to kind of have each other to lean on. So I really wanted to do something special for your Mother's Day.
Amazing. You guys made my first Mother's Day just incredible. I will never forget that. So yeah. And
Good.
Speaking of you being the creative force behind things, our old school shows, that was a big brainchild of yours. Like, what was your favorite old school era that we covered?
The 90s rock, the hairband metal. You guys became like these alter ego characters in that moment.
Those shows were a blast. I think about that time was when we decided, hey, let's not just give away money, but let's have some fun on this show.
It's just a dose of positivity on a Saturday night for anybody, for any age. And that's what we wanted to reach out to not just, one generation, but to everybody.
Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Laura. We've had a blast talking to you. It's great seeing you again. Come up and visit us sometime once this gets back to normal.
I absolutely will. Thank you, guys. Miss you. We'll talk to you soon.
Well, it was great to see Laura again.
It was. I miss her.
Yeah, all right. We'll be right back with a whole bunch more. Don't go away.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at some of our CE Cash Word winners from last week, like Sabrina Garrett from Toledo.
She said it's so exciting to have won the CE Cash Word. She also said she's been trying to get on the show for many years, but this is just as exciting. So congratulations to all of you. Your $500 gift cards are on the way.
Now, in honor of tonight's CE Cash Word Old School, have some fun with these moments from our old school themed shows.
Thank you, and thank you, and welcome to another episode of Cash Explosion.
Another week, another fresh and fly look.
What's your favorite show ever?
I like the purple hair. That's
It's
cool.
driving me nuts.
Max and Ruby.
Max and Ruby. No, what about Cash Explosion?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see how you do now, Valerie. Stop the music. Stop the music. You knocked me over.
Hey!
Together 30 seconds, you've already ruined it, Elisa. He's calling his shot. Give it up for our next contestant, Dale. There it is. There it is. I'm looking
Yes, I love it. We're just doing this. This is what we're doing.
No
We're
idea
just
what's going
dancing
on.
here.
Just go with it. I was busy washing the dog. Or was he washing me?
A bonus! Do people ever tell you that you look and sound just like Sam Elliott?
That was you?
I was in the Ruby Roadhouse.
And here you are in the spotlight ready to win money. 8, 9, you got $10,000! Just look at him!
Rock and roll week!
Don't be bugging. This is like a totally legit and necessary shopping expedition, okay? Oh. We will be right back for our old school show after this. Did that work?
That was good. You have to hold the wig on.
Hold the wig on. Clearly, David, the contestants, and I had a blast dressing up for the old school show. That was so fun.
It was so fun.
But we weren't the only ones. Behind the scenes, our crew embraced the 80s, 90s theme too. And we got to reminisce with one of them, our floor director, Lenny Matos. Take a look.
Hey, Lenny, how you doing?
Hey guys, I'm doing well. How are you?
Great. Hey, for people who haven't been to a show taping, why don't you tell us who you are, what you do, and how long you've been with Cash Explosion?
I started off in Cash Explosion as kind of just like an assistant to the producer. Then I eventually became the floor director, and I've been working for Mills James for almost 3 years now.
The audience is a big part of the show. As if you've seen the show, you obviously know that. So your part is very important.
Yeah, it is, because sometimes they're not supposed to be clapping at times, and sometimes they're not clapping enough. So I have to, just like I do this. This is my famous sign to tell people to clap. So it is very important.
Now, do you have a memorable moment or experience that you've had since being on the show?
Every time we're filming the show and someone wins big, it really gets to me and I started to tear up. And there was this one contestant that had won. They kept winning the cash challenge, so they were up to $200,000, and they won again $300,000. Just seeing that reaction and their family is just so touching, and it really always chokes me up.
Hey, before we sign off, is there anything else you'd like to say to CE friends and family?
I love you guys. I miss you so much. Just keep being safe and hang in there.
Stick around. We've got a whole lot more coming your way next.
In 2011, I won enough money from Cash Explosion to buy my cool Harley.
J.D. Johnson of Zanesville, Ohio, you just won $50,000 on the Ohio Lottery's original game show. Congratulations!
Now, I won $500 on Cash Explosion Cash Word. What a great game. You gotta play.
We just had to share that video we received from John Johnson, who was one of our CE Cash Word winners from April 18th. Thanks for the kind words. You know, he never really mentioned what he's going to spend that $500 on, though.
Maybe gas for his Harley.
That makes total sense.
And speaking of CE Cash Word winners, let's look at another group of our $500 winners from April 25th.
Remember, to be eligible for this week's drawing, you must log on to My Lotto Rewards and enter tonight's CE Cash Word, Old School, before noon tomorrow. Make sure Old School is one word.
Okay, all this talk of winning means we need to enjoy some big wins Cash Explosion style. Enjoy these Cash Explosion big wins from the 1990s.
Congratulations on winning $50,000.
Thank you.
You're going to take this and your friends and take it back to Ashtabula?
No, I'm going to give it to my mom.
You're going to give it to your mom?
Yeah, all of it.
There's a double card, Lil. There's
the proud owner of a 95 Chevrolet Corsica LT.
Penny,
I'll
select.
take the P, please.
The P, let's see. There's a double card, Penny. We'll double this cash amount. $3,000. There's the other double card. Cash amount. $2,900. Right for Bob is. There's the bonus square. How about that? Just what the heck's going on here? I'll tell you, these players aren't messing around tonight. They're getting right to it.
Give me the L.
And the L for Scotty. There's one of those double cards, Scotty.
Now give me the L again.
The L will double this cash amount. There's the other double card. All right, get out your calculators, folks. Behind that Y, $3,000. When we quadruple it, that'll make it $12,000. It is Chris. She wins the $50,000 just like that and becomes our new champion. Chris, congratulations. She'll be back next week to play for $100,000 in our championship game.
Man, watching contestants win these doubles and bonuses never gets old.
Agreed. There is never a dull moment on Cash Explosion, and we have more exciting stuff coming your way right after this.
We've always been Ohio strong. And now, we need that strength more than ever. It's up to all of us to stay home, stay positive, and stay healthy. And even though right now we can't gather together, in Ohio, we will always stand together.
Welcome back. Let's meet the remaining CE Cash Word winners from last week.
All weekly CE Cash Word winners receive $500 just for watching the show.
We had the pleasure of speaking with the director of the Ohio Lottery, Pat McDonald, about some of the current things happening with Cash Explosion. Plus, he has a huge announcement of what to expect from CE in just a few short weeks. Take a look.
Director, it's so great to have you here. Thanks for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
No, it's an honor. Hey, real quick, this is kind of a selfish question because we've had fun doing them, but how has our viewers, how have they enjoyed these kind of highlight and interview shows? Is it going over well?
It's going over very well. I mean, I think the state of Ohio appreciates you, our players appreciate you, the engagement you two have with each other is just awesome. So I think people are happy to watch you. It's a whole different experience than our normal game show, but I think they're very appreciative of what you guys are doing, and I love watching you.
Well, thank you.
That is so great to hear. It's so great to hear. Now, tell us, what are our Cash Explosion fans saying about the new CE Cash Word promotion?
Well, I'm happy to announce they are loving it. You know, from the first show that we did it a couple weeks ago to where we were just last Saturday, it's increased by 100%. So I think they're really liking it.
And what do you think Cash Explosion, like the show that we'll get back to eventually, what do you think that means to Ohioans being the only weekly lottery game in the country?
I think it means a lot to them. I've been in the lottery business for 13 years, and I hear nothing but good things about our Cash Explosion game show. You know, we've been on air for 33 years. I think it means a lot. It's, you know, it's very memorable to our players, and when I interact throughout the state, I hear from so many different people that love the show, and you guys bring that to them every week, and it's much appreciative.
Director Pat, thank you for hanging out with us. It really is a pleasure talking to you and an honor. Thank you for taking time. But before we let you go, can you answer one more question, and that is, when can we expect to see new contestants on Cash Explosion?
Good question, and I'm glad you asked. On behalf of the Ohio Lottery, I'm proud to announce the return of Cash Explosion. Our new play-at-home version will debut 2 weeks from tonight. On May 16th, players will once again have the chance to compete for hundreds of thousands of dollars on Cash Explosion, Ohio's favorite TV game show.
It was great spending time with Pat McDonald, and most importantly, thank you for helping share tonight's big announcement, the return of Cash Explosion.
I am so excited. I cannot wait to see all of our players again, and we'll tell you a little more about what to expect with the return later. But right now, it's time to hand things over to our Cleveland studio team, who are standing by with tonight's winning numbers. Good luck. If you've attended a Cash Explosion taping as a contestant or audience member, you know that a huge part of the fun and excitement is because of our studio entertainment.
We caught up with one of our Cash Explosion Scream Team members, Jessica Terry.
Jessica, how are you doing?
I'm good, guys. How are you?
So good to see you.
Nice seeing you.
Good to see you guys, too. You look fabulous.
I know. I can see me right down here. I do look great. Hey, you're a Scream Team member. Why don't you tell us what that means and how long you've been doing that?
So I've been part of the Scream Team since about August 2013, going on 7 years now. And what we do is we basically entertain the audience members, our contestants, family, and friends before the show, during the show, in between takes. We also pack prizes in our prize room, and we hand out prizes via raffle during the show. So we have a lot of fun. We basically throw a party during the taping. That's what we do. That's our job.
And you are a huge part of the studio experience for the contestants and for the audience. What is your favorite part of taping days?
I think my favorite part is actually when we raffle off prizes, because we have regulars who come, and just to see the look on their face when they finally win the prize that they've been trying to win for the past 3 months, it's rewarding.
This whole episode tonight is about the old school shows that we did. Were there any of those old school episodes that really stood out that were your favorite, and how did you get involved?
Well, I like when we did the rocker. That is my favorite. I'm kind of a rebel at heart, even though I don't listen to like rock and roll or anything, don't get me wrong. But I just love like going against the grain sometime because it's fun.
So how are you holding up during this quarantine? Are you doing anything fun or new to stay busy?
Well, I will say this quarantine is like an introvert's dream. I'm like an extrovert introvert. I'm having the time of my life. Like, it's pretty awesome. Another thing is just enjoy this moment. Make the best of it. Look at that silver lining. The best is yet to come. So stay encouraged and enjoy the rest of the time that you have before we get back to work.
Thank you, Jessica, and all of tonight's special guests for taking some time to talk with us. Like most of the guests you've met these past few weeks, you may never see them on TV, but they are a huge part of what makes the Cash Explosion experience so special.
They are, and there's good news and bad news, though. The bad news is we may only have time for you to meet a few more of our behind-the-scenes CE family. But the good news is why that is.
Remember, just a few minutes ago, the director of the Ohio Lottery, Pat McDonald, shared some big news about Cash Explosion resuming shows with contestants on May 16th. cannot wait. I cannot wait.
Just so there's no confusion, these are players who were already drawn to be on the show back in February before the contestant drawings were closed. So we don't want to delay their winnings much longer.
To keep everyone safe and healthy, contestants will be playing the game virtually. So this is going to be new for all of us. It's going to look and feel a little different, but the winning still the same.
You know, whatever we can do to get the winning started, I'm all for it.
Me too. I'm excited.
Me too. That's going to be great. Okay, we've got to wrap things up. Check back next week for more details about the return of CE.
Don't forget to enter this week's CE cash word old school as one word to My Lotto rewards by noon tomorrow. 25 lucky people will win $500.
Those winners will be posted on our website, cashexplosionsshow.com, and our Facebook page by 10 a.m. Monday morning. We'll see you next week. Good night.